source for all the fun stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you.
I'm Candace Bailey. We're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles.
You had a big day today, didn't you, Candace?
I had quite a big day today, Kevin.
You wanna talk about it further with the kids at home, or you just want to leave it at that?
I had laser hair removal.
Now that confuses me because I see plenty of hair. It's gorgeous locks of.
I got my underarms and full bikini.
Go on.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Describe
It
the
was a
scent of the
mess.
room. Were there candles?
It was really bright. It wasn't a mess like that. I'm just a mess. I'm always a mess. It was very bright. Not the lighting you really want to be.
Were you
naked
staring into the
in front
vagina
of a-
laser? Or is that- I thought you're not supposed to look directly at the
they
area.
give you goggles, and she gets to work, but a lot of things happened in the meantime. Yeah.
Such as?
I don't want to go into it.
No,
Not everybody needs to know about that.
I think we do. We'll tell more as the show goes on. How about that?
Let's see.
That's pretty good.
Let's see.
Honestly-
They might have enough info.
Spoiler, there were creams and saran wrap involved. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you have to cream up before. Not like that. Not like that. You have to put the numbing cream all over, and then you have to take saran wrap and wrap yourself up, like.
So you
whatever
basically
area.
you turn yourself into a Philadelphia roll. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
But not.
I got it.
Because that's really gross. Philadelphia roll?
Yeah.
Ew. On the show today.
Oh, that was the part that's disgusting? All right.
Ew.
right, fair enough.
Gross. Jacqueline McInnes Wood from Final Destination 5 will be here in studio. Her presence is putting the whole building in danger.
You sounded like you were solving a puzzle. That's how you said her name.
I just like the name Jacqueline. I
Who
think it's a
doesn't?
pretty name.
Beautiful name.
And then Blair Herter gets sweaty with MMA star Jens Pulver. They're training to be MMA fighters, okay? So stop assuming things.
Plus, Grace Helbig talks to the cast of 30 Minutes or Less. She does so while wearing a fake mustache, which is a totally normal
She's
thing to do.
funny. I like that girl.
And Sarah Underwood heads to the Beehive State to meet the winner of our Japan relief auction and do the feed from his bedroom. Lucky
Really
dude.
lucky guy.
Also joining us once again, an old friend of the show, Fax Bear is here. Well, easy. Easy, Fax Bear, easy. Wow, I haven't.
Right.
Whoa.
I've seen bears
He
that
whipped
fell
so
with-
fast, the sound broke the sonic barrier. Because I saw it about an hour before we heard it. Do that again,
I was
Fax Bear.
coming
Get one of
over
those.
here, but I don't know
Wait,
what
one of those in there. Oh, that was right on time. What is going on?
Hi, Fox Bear.
Careful, Fax
your
Bear.
cap.
She's
I like
hairless.
I'm here.
Get her. Get her. Go on and get her one.
Oh, okay, not hard. Don't do it hard. Not the butt. Okay, that's okay.
What?
That's it. I just had laser. Everything's sensitive.
No. Smack her Brazilian. Get her right in the zone.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. What do we have here?
What is that?
Awesome. Hi, I'm Candace Bailey. What does it say? Feed me? Feed me! Apparently I'm dying. I don't eat, and oh God, I'm ugly.
Oh, it's just, I mean, look, without the fur, yeah, you look a little different.
That's
That's a nice piece.
Without
Well,
the fur.
hey, you guys gotta send us some faxes.
Thanks,
Let's give them the
guys.
business on how to do that. Flip a coin at home. If you get heads, send it to 323-692-4488. And if it's tails, fax whatever you have to 323-954-2994.
So please send us more of your art, your photos, and your deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah. And we also have a website you can send us faxes as well. It's g4tv.com/.
Facts!
That's it. Just keep it clean, or Fax Bear is going to forget your safe word. You wouldn't like that.
You do not want that.
He sounds so funny when he's gagged. Who's a grumpy bear? Who's a grumpy bear?
I think Kevin needs a little whooping.
What?
Go over.
I think I'm all
Kevin
right,
gets a
actually.
whooping. Kevin gets a whooping.
I gotta, just be careful. I was freshly lasered. All right. Now brace yourselves for some modern technology. From FaxBit. Hey! Now you're abusing the privilege. We're going around the net. What the hell is going on?
this with me today.
All right. I'm just
in
going to
case you try
stand
to pull
40
anything.
steps away. As you may know, England is currently recovering from a wave of looting and rioting that spread outward from the city of London.
So we're going to start things off today with gripping footage from the northern city of Manchester. Trash can?
We are, Candace. We are going to help that trash can
Good.
right now. The Attack of the Show crime scene technician is actually enhancing that image to 2,000%. There it is. We are sending that to British authorities.
That's great.
We're going to get that guy. We're going to get him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And at number 4 today.
we spent time on that Photoshop. How dare you? That was the proper amount of appreciation. I'm sorry.
And at number 4 today, you know what makes terrible rapping worse?
When an old, rich, white guy is your MC?
Yes.
It ain't about black, yo, it ain't about white, it ain't even about folks creeping into the night. It ain't about the Asians and it ain't about the Jews, it ain't about the Christian Muslims, yo fools. The caste system is what it is from the days of old to today's time that are fast, that are bold, to the way that we live and the way that we roll and the way that we flow. Yo, I'm living the life, yo, I'm living the life, and if you ain't with a shorty, then you part of the hype. Yo, I'm living the life, yo, I'm living the life, and if you ain't with a shorty, then you part of the hype.
Yeah. I'm all for that. I am all for that.
That guy's gross.
What?
I don't know.
Gross?
Gross or annoying or something.
Candace, you're just saying that because you're part of the hype. All right?
I'm part of the hype?
You're not living the life like we are.
What
and
life?
You don't got a shorty. Well, you
What's
don't got
a
a shorty
shorty?
because you are a shorty, I guess. You kind of are a shorty.
Wait, I'm a shorty?
So I guess there's no way for you to ever really live the life. So I see why you're
Kevin,
hyping.
nothing you're saying is making sense to me right now. Whose life?
That proves my point. Proves my point. Easy, shouty.
Shoddy?
Shouty?
Who's a shoddy?
You're a shouty.
What's the definition of shouty?
I don't want to spend any more time on this. And number 3 today, proof that terrible lady drivers not only existed in the 70s, but they were actually a marketing tool. This is true.
Here's an old-timey ad for Goodyear tires that is super sexist.
Super accurate.
Super sexist.
Super accurate.
Depending on how you drive and your car's condition, you can get incredible mileage from the Goodyear Custom Wide Tread Polyglass tire. But Polyglass means more than mileage when your wife has to drive alone. When a woman's at the wheel, Polyglass means more than mileage.
Oh my God! I love it! I love her. No, I love
away.
Of course. I love her lady brain trying to process all the stuff that's happening on the road. Oh no! Oh, flashing lights and turn signals. What about dinner? No! Oh, she is doubly in trouble.
I can't believe that was a real ad. It makes me so angry.
Well, here's a fun fact. Women weren't legally allowed to get driver's licenses until 1985 here in the U.S. Isn't that incredible?
That
Most
is
people don't know
not
that.
true.
It really is. You can check the Wikipedia. And frankly, I find that inspiring. I really do. You've come a long way.
Shut up! Kevin! I told you,
I mean,
watch
you,
it.
the women's, your people.
Dare smack my...
What? No! Thanks, Bear! Thanks! Hey! Come on! I know you like
They're gonna say
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. On number
Number two video is a stirring musical performance by a dog. No, he's not gonna. No.
It's,
What
wait, hold on.
I think Fax
Was that Fax Bear's attack stance, or did you just mark his territory, or are you saving your pants? Okay, hold on.
This is
All right,
getting
easy.
a little disturbing here. No, it looks good.
You good? All right. love that
So
video.
cute.
True story, that dog had an extremely successful recording career. Most people don't know that. His first album was Howling at the Moon, and it was no, they get better. It was a real breakout success. Yeah.
It was great. But I didn't like his second album that much.
What, Cats Are Stupid?
Yeah.
That one, well, it was a little more experimental, but his latest is really fantastic. I mean, he gets back to the basics, what you guys really love him for.
The album, I Can Lick My Own Genitals, is available on iTunes now.
I think that might have got lost for some people. What was the name of that album, Candace? See, I don't think you kind of raced over it. What was it?
I Hate Y'all. The album, I Can Lick My Own Genitals, is available on iTunes now.
Again, I think there's something. Take your time with it because it's really, as an artist, I'm sure he would appreciate it.
All right, here you go. The album, I Can Lick My Own Genitals, is available on iTunes now.
You don't have to celebrate it, right? That's really immature of you,
I'm just
Candace
rubbing
Bailey.
it in.
Very immature. Still ahead, a meme is born.
Our number one ATA is up next.
You can lick your own genitals. Hey! Ah! That was my-
Coming in at number one today. Boobies! A new take on an old meme.
To win a daytime Emmy, you can only submit one episode of your show, right?
We've just got so many.
I mean, I could. All right, he's done rubbing his nipples at least. What did you say about number one?
I said, coming in at number one today, a new take on an old meme.
Oh, I'm glad you remembered.
Exactly what I said.
Yeah, I'm glad you remember that.
Yeah.
Japan's most popular meme, the dramatic chipmunk, has a new American friend, the dramatic chihuahua. I imagine.
I love this one.
Did you make a similar face when that laser turned on? Ah! Can we see it again? I love this video. One more time. It's so good. Please don't sniff me. Help. There's actually another video. It's also called Two Dogs, One Chihuahua, but we can't legally show it. They wouldn't clear it. So.
I found it unpleasant.
Well, not as unpleasant as that Chihuahua did. So.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenets.
All right, let's check in with the old Facts Bear. Check in with the Facts Bear.
Hey, Facts Bear.
Very
What do you
excited.
have for us?
Oh.
All right.
Taxes and gonorrhea. I have nothing to fax for Kevin and Candace, but here's a picture of two bears having sex. So thank you for that. P.S. You really don't want to do a Google search for the term bears having sex. Pro tip. Pro tip. I've done it before.
Here's one. Dear AOTS, Twitter wall. It's hard to read and show. Twitter wall has a wall, but old school faxes bring out the best. Kisses, something at the bottom.
And then what? Oh,
Hey! Oh, you pulled away too. Oh, I don't. That's cool.
are those
but
all the voices that you have in your head? Is that
Maybe
are these
that's
all the
what
different
they
personalities
are.
that live in there?
That would make sense.
I see Snoopy.
Hey, I love Snoopy.
Hey, look, Nyan Kevin. All right.
Best
doing
idea
more?
ever. Everyone on cast, one after another, start saying, "I'm so sure." Then let the motorboating marathon begin.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a great idea, but we should say.
Come on, Facts Bear. The bear gets to motorboat, I think, is how that works today, right?
That works.
Go ahead, get your little muzzle right on in there.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Bear would have to say, "I'm so sure," right?
He said it. He just said it. He just
it's
said
not.
it.
Okay. All right. Come on. All right. Brady,
never-
you're going to be real proud of me.
Never winning an Miami. Send us a fax, flip a coin, and send your fax to the appropriate number.
Or use your computing machine to send us a fax by heading to g4tv.com/fax.
All right, now, being an MMA fighter isn't as easy as it looks. Right, Candace?
Actually, it looks really hard.
Yeah, it does.
Blair Herter says that, anyways.
For the last 10 months, Jens Pulver has been living at the gym. I mean, literally, he's been living in a room above this gym right here, training for his next fight. Now, he's told me that he's going to take me through a couple of the things that most MMA athletes need to be successful. And because of that, I'm obviously going to need all of the protection that I can get.
In February 2001, Jens Pulver became the first UFC World Lightweight Champion, but a contractual dispute resulted in his departure from the league. And now, with a series of losses behind him, Jens is looking to regain his former glory in the inaugural MMA Fight Pit in New Mexico.
This is my 14 by 20, my double jail cell, no windows, and I have my belt to just kind of remind me who I was, since that's what this whole thing's about.
So if anything, I mean, regardless of what happens in the fight, I mean, being here today and then seeing all this stuff, like, nobody can doubt your commitment to returning to whatever form it is you're trying to return to, right?
Yep, and that's exactly one of the reasons was I would have never got away with this if it wasn't exactly that, the commitment, the weight cut, you know what I mean, the living, the life. People are making sacrifices for me to do this, and I cannot waste their time. Why am I fighting still? I just don't want any regrets.
All right, well, I just saw you do some light sparring and some grappling. Now you're going to show me how to attack.
So, more or less, we're fundamentals. First thing you got to do, you're here. That's going to start the hip rotation. Bang, and then that's your power.
So everything comes from here, basically.
Yeah, everything comes from your center. Everything comes from your hips. Everything comes from your feet. There, bam. Attaboy. Keep your feet. There you go. Good. I want to kick through the line, but the bag gets in my way. Now, if you weren't seeing this shot and it was coming to hit you on your thigh, right there, I mean, there's pain.
All right, I'm going to get it right one time. I'm not stopping until you say you're proud of me.
Yep, okay. There you go, it's starting. Make sure it's the shin. There you go, a lot more power. Turn the shoulders. There. You feel that one?
Yeah,
the best.
You know, the bag felt it too, I bet.
So Jens taught me how to hurt my shin, how to strike, and now we have Bart Powershevsky, who's going to teach me how to submit, specifically an armbar, right?
Okay, so we're in the mount, arms on the floor. Okay, he's going to push up off of your chest. Okay, now we're going to leave one hand in, your left hand onto his chest, your right on top of the other. Now roll up to your toes, one hop. Now the top arm, you're going to pinch his wrist, pinch his left wrist. Putting all the weight on this hand, you're going to swing this leg over his head. You're going to drop yourself slowly. This arm comes out, grabs his wrist. There you go. And now sit down slowly. There you go.
I hope I didn't hurt you too bad.
No, you got it. No,
that was only half speed. I could have really done some damage.
And that was beautiful.
All right, man, well, I know you fight a couple days away, so we appreciate you taking the time out to be here with us, but I don't appreciate what you did to the right side of my body, so I'm not going to walk that way.
Pussy.
What was
That's
that?
an advanced technique. MMA Fight Pit is coming to Albuquerque, New Mexico this Saturday, August 13th.
Still ahead, Sarah Underwood feeds us news from one lucky fan's bedroom in Utah.
Then Grace Helbig forgets to shave before sitting down with Aziz Ansari. Jesse Eisenberg in the cast of 30 Minutes or Less.
And then what's
later,
later?
well, Jacqueline McInnes Wood from Final Destination 5 will be here in studio, so stick around.
What happens next?
These guys are in the middle of an intense longboard race. So what happens next? Does a fan run into the road and get hit? Does one of the racers veer off the road into a nearby tree? Or does one racer clip another and cause a massive crash? Find out when we return.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh.
These guys are in the middle of an intense longboard race. So what happens next? Does a fan run into the road and get hit? Does one of the racers veer off the road into a nearby tree? Or does one racer clip another and cause a massive crash? I'd call that last guy standing the winner, but anyone who races longboards is clearly the opposite. As you may recall, last May we auctioned off Sarah Underwood for Japan relief.
One lucky fan in Utah donated over $7,000 to watch Sarah read the feed in his bedroom.
I'm here in Utah about to meet the viewer who bid over $7,000 in Attack of the Show's relief auction for Japan. What on earth could be worth that much money? How about me coming to your house? I am gonna read it from your house. To do the feed live. It's worth it, right? Well, let's find out. Hi, are you John?
I'm John.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can I come in?
Yes, you can come on in.
Okay. This is a really cool and generous thing that you've done. I gotta ask, how much money was it again that you donated?
$7,300.
Jeez, what made you choose this charity in particular? I mean, there's so many to choose
Well, I
from.
have a friend in Japan who is engaged to a girl out there. Her family was hit pretty hard, and I felt pretty bad for him and obligated to do it.
Well, that's fantastic of you, John. We had a ton of things up for bid on our auction. What made you choose me in particular?
When Kevin said you and Candace might make out.
Yeah, can I bid on this?
Your skin is really soft.
500.
So is yours. Your skin is
700.
really soft.
Okay, $1,000.
I have to tell you, Candace isn't here, and we won't be making out.
Oh, dang.
But you have me. Is that enough?
That's enough.
Let's hang out.
I'll show you around.
Show me around. Let's play. This looks like a game room.
It is.
Show me some of the stuff you got in here.
Well, we have an old beta player.
I have a lot of friends' parents who used to watch a lot of porn on these things.
Awesome.
Thor's gonna stick his hammer all over your face. The hammer is his penis.
I'm winning, by the way.
John, is this where the magic happens?
Yeah, sometimes. There's my Gundams.
I dig the whole robot thing, but kind of feel like this is more my style, John. Can I play with them?
Sure.
Let's do some exercise.
Sure.
Let's jump. Woo! Oh, this is making me want to kiss. Do you want to kiss?
Sure, I would love that.
Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Let's play something else. What are these? Are these foam swords?
Yes, for going out and fighting and sparring.
Would you care to battle me, maybe?
I'll take you on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Be afraid, John. Very afraid. Afraid dirty.
All right, bring it on.
Like real dirty.
I'll still take you on.
Like dirty. You are a mighty warrior, but I must warn you, my kung fu is strong. But you're good at this stuff, John. Do you have any last dying wishes?
Do the feed from my room.
You got it. This spot is great, John. It's perfect. You want to help me count down the feed?
Sure. 5, 4, 3.
Thanks, John. It's time to start the feed.
All the names you need to know.
It's Thursday, August 11th, and here are your top stories. Cable TV providers have a problem. Porn just ain't selling anymore. Major cable companies like DirecTV and Time Warner Cable say they're slashing adult on-demand offerings due to plummeting VOD returns. Why? Well, they're admitting for the first time that paying for porn is becoming a thing of the past. Most porn customers now exploit the web's free offerings, and fewer people want to doll out money to get their jollies. I mean, who wants to spend their hard-earned cash when they can get boobies for free? And team of American archaeologists say they discovered one of the sunken ships from the fleet of Captain Henry Morgan himself. And it was all with the help of Captain Morgan Rum Company. The 17th century hull was initially found off the coast of Panama, but when the Texas State University research team got low on funds to explore their findings, the rum company swooped in with the necessary cash. A Captain Morgan spokesman said it just made sense to help, and the artifacts they'll find will bring Henry Morgan to life in a way never thought possible. And it'll probably help sell a lot more rum. Come on, let's be honest. And finally, some crafty smugglers were just caught trying to move a truckload of iPads and iPhones into China using a slingshot and a zip line. Yeah, makes no sense. Chinese customs agents caught the culprits using their 300-yard zip line to move almost $50,000 worth of Apple gadgets over a major river around Hong Kong. The smugglers were hoping to make a profit off of skirting around a Chinese electronics tax, but alas, the evildoers were thwarted. Oh well, A for effort. And it looks like John is wrapping me up. Do you want to come over here and help me with this last part?
Sure.
All right, come here, buddy. I'm Sarah Underwood.
And I'm John Brandt, and you've just been fed from my bedroom. Yes!
Yeah! Good job. Thanks for having us. Outside, my friend. Yeah.
That was awesome!
Amazing. Loved
was
every
so
minute
good.
of it. Thank you so much, Sarah, for the news, and thank you, John.
How about a hand for John?
You're
Well played,
awesome.
good sir. Yeah, thank you. Great cause, and that was so funny. Now let's check in with our good old AOTS fax machine, shall we? Okay, all right. If you want to go over there, Candy, you're welcome to, but...
My name is not Candy, first off.
That's what the bear calls you.
No, it is not. It's Candy Ass.
Oh,
Okay, get it right.
all right, got it. Oh, Wheatley's here. That's a nice rendition. No? You're gonna, hey, look at that. Hello.
Got to space, I command thee.
Well, close enough. Close enough. Close enough. What do you got?
I have my diplomacy check to ask Candace out.
Oh, well, if that was a natural 20, yeah, you do have to go out with them now.
Wink, wink.
How Kevin got in Candace's mom's pants. And this is a Ghostbuster gun that I bought off eBay crossing the streams on the way to Candace's mom. And then apparently I got a thumbs up. So that's all it took, was crossing the streams.
That's all it took.
To make it to your mom. That's it. Yeah.
I really like
that's
this one. I love Candace. I love bugs. I guess we're in love.
Yes, you are.
Maybe one day. Not anytime soon.
When are we getting the hissing cockroach guy on? When is that happening? Is that
Stop
soon?
it.
Soonish?
I told you. No. Don't joke about that, Kevin. That's not funny. It's not funny.
Well, don't check the whiteboard up in the offices, because he's booked. All right. Remember, we have two fax lines.
No.
So
Is he really?
So please use the...
Is he?
Am I what?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. Is he booked?
We have two fax lines. Please use the appropriate fax line on your screen. If you have the opportunity to talk to the stars in 30 minutes or less. Apparently they didn't run this by you.
Stop it! Stop it! We're not in love yet!
You had a chance.
Hey, you know what, Kevin? If you had the opportunity to talk to the stars of 30 minutes or less,
Yes.
would you ask them if they'd sleep with your brother? Do you have a brother?
I do.
Okay.
But probably not.
Oh.
But I'm also not Grace Helbig.
Touche.
You're a pizza delivery boy and your boss stalks you when you're late. Sucks, right? Well, not as bad as exploding into a million pieces if you fail to rob a bank after masked weirdos strap a bomb to your chest. In 30 minutes or less, tardy means death. Hilarious, right?
Remember in middle school when me and you worshiped the devil for like 2 weeks? That was my best 2 weeks of my life.
One of the things I learned from you guys in this movie is that evil men wear mustaches.
I feel scared for my life right now being around you.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Good.
You seem like a predator.
Rar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please never do that again. Because
If you twirl it a little,
Actually, it's really human hair.
it's like a little dead Chinese boy's hair.
Yeah, well, it's like recycled.
It's disrespectful to Chinese if you don't.
Okay, so you're delivering these pizzas. You show up, and there are two guys in monkey masks. How raped did you think you were going to get?
Well, you know, I went out with the real pizza delivery guy. You know, I realized you go into some situations that, you know, can be pretty dangerous. You're delivering pizza to drunk people in the middle of the night.
Why are you doing this to me? For money, dude.
Now tell me about your tanning salon idea.
People get tans,
Uh-huh.
and you're already in a position where you're taking your clothes off and going into a private room and laying in a bed. Why don't we try to upcharge them onto other services besides the tan? That's where our female employees come in.
What kind of business are you in?
Entrepreneurials. We got a few different types of tans we offer.
Okay.
The Tanny Glover, the Menage tan.
Yeah, Tan Cortez. There's
Yeah.
Tanny Bonaducci, which tans your hair, makes it orange. We have our favorite one is Tan versus Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it
Who
there.
survives? Who wins?
Ring, ring. Oh, look, the bear's calling. Hello, bear. Wait, what do you mean you couldn't rob the bank?
Whoa! Okay. Nick slept with Chet's twin sister. And I'll be honest that I think that it's okay to sleep with siblings. So I brought some pictures of my brothers here that I give you guys full permission to bang. And, oh, this is my nephew. He's off limits.
We
Come
should have
on.
chosen a picture with just your brother.
Take these. You can look them over.
Okay.
Any thoughts?
What about this dude in the back on the ski lift?
Ow.
Not related?
My brother always gets outshined by the dude in the back on the ski lift.
Okay.
You guys used monkey masks in the film, but I have this idea that the best disguise for a criminal is a mask of his own face.
Well, that's what we were doing actually with those monkey masks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
These
wearing
are, in fact,
masks.
masks.
You're wearing
Yeah.
masks now.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So we're one step.
Fool me once.
Gotcha.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Twirl it. Yeah.
Shave my pubes.
Shave
Y'all
my
know
pubes.
that. Y'all know that saying.
Classic.
This one's mine. Bin Laden! This time it's personal!
We actually found Nick for this film while he was stripping. And
Really?
we said, Nick, come off the pole and come into this film.
And I said no. And they said, we'll pay you in pubes.
Yeah.
And I said, that is the only currency I acknowledge.
And he said, can we make a mustache with the pubes? And we said yes.
And then you put that mustache for sale in a party store, and a girl that works for
Bought it.
G4 bought it.
Bought it.
Drop your weapons! Put your hands on your head. Guess what? You just brought a gun to a bomb fight, officer!
Definitely the wildest mustache ride I've ever been on. 30 minutes or less. So what if guys are running through grade schools with ticking time bombs strapped to their chest? It's funny!
30 minutes or less heads to theaters tomorrow. I've seen it. It is, in fact, very funny. So go
I
check it out.
haven't, so I can't wait. This Sunday night at 9 p.m., an all-new episode of American
Okay.
Ninja Warrior heads to boot camp.
See if you can guess which competitors face plant in the water and which, if any, will snag the $500,000 K-Swiss endorsement deal.
Head to g4tv.com/ANW for clips, competitor profiles, and more. Stay tuned.
Why?
Because things will get scary with Jacqueline McInnes Wood from Final Destination 5.
I can't wait.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
Kevin sat down with a nice lady who is about to undergo the worst LASIK surgery of all time.
Deep breath. Relax. Do you know what? My assistant's giving me an incomplete file. I'll be right back.
Hold on, you're leaving? Is that supposed to be happening?
Oh! Joining me now, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, everybody. God.
It's disgusting, I know.
Yeah, I hate putting Visine in my eyes when the cops pull me over. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, me too.
Sitting on. Oh, really? Oh, well, let's talk about.
there
Okay,
we
is the
go.
final destination a dispensary? Is that where you're headed?
That's where I'm headed.
No, has this? I mean, this shattered LASIK for me. Has it ruined LASIK for other people? Have they come up to you and said,
That's
"How
what
dare you?"
I've been told. I just did a Canadian tour last week, and someone in Montreal just came up to me. They haven't even seen the movie yet, but obviously from the trailer, a woman came up and just grabbed me and said, "You've ruined LASIK for me. I was going to get it."
And you're like, "Ma'am, I'm over here. You really need the surgery. You really need to get those eyes corrected." That is just a terrible, terrible, terrible scene. And did you know when you were signing up for this project, like when they call you and say, "Hey, great, you got the part, Final Destination 5, you're going to be strapped to a table, we're shooting laser beams at your eyes"?
Laser beams, got to dodge them, and a head vice and all.
Did they say that at that time
Well,
when you signed
when you
on?
read the script, you read it and you're kind of like, oh, okay, that's how Olivia's going to go. How are they going to do that? Must be, CGI or
Sure,
like
yeah.
a stunt eye or something, or like
Stunt eye,
give it a
yes.
stunt eye or makeup or something. But then, I found out that they're like, no, we're going to put a speculum in your eye. Over 70 times they numbed my eye. They put the speculum in. We shot, absolutely disgusting. We shot from 6 p.m. to 9 o'clock in the morning, and they put that speculum in and out of my eye, numbed my eye. Yeah, and then you have the head vice, and it's just like, you're trying to get out. And at one point, I was trying to, in the scene, I accidentally clawed the speculum, and it
Wait,
popped.
what?
It popped
Like,
out of
okay,
my eye.
okay. So
So that
you're
3D
struggling
was-
here, and oh no, here we go, and then you pop the speculum out of your eye.
It happened on accident. Luckily, everybody was there to take care of me. But from what you see in, with the video, you think it's all 3D. So you actually see the speculum coming out on accident.
God. I have a strict no speculums in, on, or around my person after 4 a.m. rule.
Person.
You need to have that in your
I know,
contract.
that should be
is
in the contract.
Ridiculous. This wasn't the only time I was told that you cheated death on set.
Oh yeah, I was very hands-on. I got to do most of my stunts, and from.
Did you want to? I mean, I know you got to. But...
I am a little bit of a daredevil, but obviously with the whole speculum in my eye, I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I can do that. But there was one point, the bridge sequence, where I did like a 50-foot jump into the freezing cold water, middle of November in Vancouver, off of a crane in the middle of the ocean. And it was supposed to be from like 10 feet, and then they just kept raising it. And then, I was bungee jumping and had to hit cars, and I was full on.
That's insane. But you said that you're a bit of a daredevil. What is
Yes.
it? Do you bungee jump in your everyday
Yes,
routine?
I do,
or
every
is
day.
that's how you commute to work?
That's how I got to work. Yeah, I came here. I was bungee jumping.
No, how are you a risk taker?
I just, I ride a motorcycle, and in LA.
That's nice. What kind of bike? What kind of bike are we talking
Well,
though?
once
Like
I was younger, I had a little Sportster,
Mhm.
and then I moved up to a Ducati Monster.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go the bedazzled Vespa
Yeah,
route.
little
so
Vespa,
That
like
is
that little motorcycle.
That is so you're a lean forward kind of guy.
Yeah,
then.
I like a crotch rocket, so obviously.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
That's going in your wiki entry right now.
That's going right there.
Because they're
Someone's
putting it
adding
in there.
But yeah, I'm a big daredevil as far as that, and especially riding a motorcycle in LA, and I skateboard, which again, another thing you shouldn't really be doing in LA,
No.
because the drivers here are insane. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm dodging cars all the time.
Well, okay. Well, and I would think to decompress, to relax after something like Final Destination 5, you would go and maybe go to like a Tibetan retreat and do yoga or prayer circles with your castmates. And then I see the new romance music video that you guys did, which is a Saved by the Bell parody where you all die.
Yeah.
Again.
We want to die again.
What happened there?
Well, it was great because Miles Fisher, who plays Peter in the movie, we've all got along so well, and he came up to us and said, hey, I'm thinking about doing a music video, and I want the whole cast, and it would be something from Final Destination and Saved by the Bell, and you guys are going to die again. But then I found out that, I was going to be playing Kelly Kapowski, so I was like, I'm signing up
And
for
again,
that.
the best death in the video, by the way. You have it as well.
Really?
And I'm glad it was speculum free. I really
know,
am.
thank
I
God.
think we've used our allotted speculum allowance for this show. Well, it looks ridiculous.
Yes.
I can't believe you went through that, but again, I thank you, and please be safe on that motorcycle.
I'll try.
So nice to meet you. Jacqueline McInnes-Wood, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Final Destination 5 opens tomorrow.
Still ahead, you faxed it, we'll read it. See fax there after the break. Stop looking at me like that.
And now a hot chick doesn't catch a baseball.
Coming up on Attack of the Show. Fright Night stars Anton Yelchin and Christopher Mintz-Plasse will be here live in studio. Morgan Webb rates the third-person action game El Shaddai. We lock and load with FPS Russia when our favorite Russian blows stuff up. Plus, MMA and Voltron watches and Doctor Who and pop culture shirts on Threads. And comedian Joe Latrulio from Paul drops by the studio live. See it starting Monday. This can't be real.
It is.
Is this real?
I think it's real.
Okay, we got to check in with the good old AOTS fax machine. It's the final time we're doing it. Fax bear, make your fax noise. There's the bear sound. If you got something good, bring it on over. But in the meantime, this guy Mike sent in his resume. I don't know if it's real, but he's got things like executed data entry, which means you typed on a keyboard. You're not like, I executed data entry. You're not hacking a mainframe. And he got scanned documents. He's a scanning technician. Like, was that an internship at Kinko's? What is that? You put it down, you press. That's fine. Go ahead. I'm going to spend more time tearing it apart.
I love Attack of the Show. Nyan, nyan, nyan.
Intermediate skill level on all Microsoft applications. Everybody lies about knowing Word and Excel, dude. Like, it's really, you can double-click an icon. That's intermediate skill level. Continue. Sorry. What else do you have?
Well, I have a letter, so I don't know if you want.
Go ahead. Whatever you got. Go for it.
To Candace. You are amazing on Attack of the Show. You do so much crazy things that people make me want to watch the show. The reason I tune in every night is because of your crazy stuff like the I'm So Sure motorboat moments. LMAO. Once again, you're amazing,
Met quotas and deadlines. Hold on.
Once again, you're amazing, Candace, and I hope to meet you one day soon.
Right.
Raleigh.
Met quotas
Thanks,
and
Raleigh.
deadlines in a team environment. So you got your job done. Is that really worth a bullet point, Mike? Is that really?
I think that's an amazing resume.
Ability
and thank
to
you
do
for
my
the letter.
job.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
Mike's probably a really nice guy.
Other
and
thanks we
now I'm
have-
on a very short list of people he will assassinate. I'm sorry, Mike.
Thanks to Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Grace Holman, Claire Herder, Jan Silver, Dax Bear, Sarah Underwood, and John in Utah.
Develop e-marketing strategies accompanied by digital imagery. What? He created a form with images to spam people.